Welcome back to the channel. Got a quick video on how to replace the oil and filter on a 2012 Jeep Patriot. First, go ahead and pop your hood. It's kind of hidden right here. And then with your hood pop, go ahead and locate your oil fill cap. Go ahead and remove that. And then go ahead and crawl underneath the front here, and you'll see you got a skid plate, and right up in this hole is going to be your oil filter. And then you got a second hole here, which your oil pan will be, and your drain plug right up in that hole there. So get yourself a drain pan and a 13mm, and let's go ahead and remove that drain plug. And then it's kind of hard to see it, but you can see drain plug is right there. So let's go ahead and remove that with our 13mm. And go ahead and let that drain. And then once that gets down to just a drip, go ahead and replace your drain plug here. Tighten that up. Then go ahead and just clean that area up right here. And then moving up to the front hole here, as you can see, oil filter's right there. So let's go ahead and slide our pan underneath that. So what I like to do is go ahead and break the oil filter free. You can do this by hand, or you can get an oil filter wrench. Let's see if I can break it free by hand first. So just kind of get that loosened by hand, and then what I like to do is just take a Dixie cup here and go ahead and go over the filter here, and then start squeeze it, twist it by hand, and that way you don't make a huge mess with the oil. So go ahead and unscrew it. And then lower it down. And as you can see, it doesn't make a huge mess. Then go ahead and grab your new filter. So I'll be using the Mopar MO339. Go ahead and pull that out. Tilt it upside down, and then take you a cap full of new fresh oil. Let's just go ahead and coat this gasket on the new oil filter here. Just put some fresh oil on that. And let's go ahead and stick that up in the Jeep. So then go ahead and take your new oil filter here and go ahead and stick that up in there. And go ahead and screw that on. And then you just want to go hand tight with this oil filter. It's about like that. And then I just like to go ahead and take a rag here and then just wipe off that new oil filter. So now we can start filling. So grab yourself a clean funnel. And then I like to take a look at our owner's manual here, and it looks like page 82 for this vehicle. And you can see fluid and capacities, engine oil with filter. So this includes the 2.0 and the 2.4. And you can see recommends 5W20. And then capacity is going to be 4.5 quarts or 4.26 liters. And then I'll be using some Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic 5W20 in a 5-quart jug here. So let's go ahead and add just about 4.5 out of this. So then go ahead and grab your funnel, replace your cap, Now let's go ahead and start the vehicle. And you can see our oil pressure light there on the left shut off. And then with it running, just go ahead and crawl underneath here, look for any leaks, and it looks like we're leak free. Then go ahead and shut it off. And then I'll go ahead and let it sit for a couple minutes here. We'll let that oil drain back down into the pan and we'll check our level. So after you let that sit for a couple minutes here, let's go ahead and check our level. Pull your dipstick out and go ahead and wipe it down first. Stick it back down in the hole there. Pull it out. And as you can see, so it looks like we are right at the halfway point of the safe crosshairs here. So looks like we need to add, because this should be half a quart, or the whole crosshair should be a full quart. So it looks like we need to add half a quart here. Even though the book said 4.5, looks like this is going to take 5 quarts. So let's go ahead and add some more here. So I'm not going to add the whole 5 quarts. Let me just go ahead and add maybe another 1/4 of a quart. And let's see where it's sitting at, because you don't want to overfill it either. So you can see I still got a little bit down in there. Let me go ahead and let that drain down. Okay, so I'll let that sit for a couple minutes here. Let's go ahead and check our level again. And as you can see, camera to zoom in here, but it looks like we are right at the full mark right there. So I'm going to call that good. So I was going to say that's about 4.7 to 4.8 quarts. Not really sure why the owner's manual is saying 4.5, but it's pretty close. So if we were to go to 5 quarts, I think it'd be overfilled. So I'm going to stick with right at 4.75, 4.8 or so. Go ahead and replace your dipstick. Pull your funnel here and replace your cap. So lastly, let's go ahead and reset the oil life light. So go ahead and turn your key twice without starting it. And then down there where the odometer is, it's going to say change oil. So you can see right there. So what you want to do is press the gas pedal 5 times really quick, and that should reset it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now let's go ahead and start it. And let's see if that message comes back up. And so right there, you can see it's not coming back up, so we should be good. Okay, so that's going to be it. This is just a quick video on how to replace the engine oil and filter on a 2012 Jeep Patriot. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, check out all my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.